Here we are, Big League Live, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us once again. I'm here with Tony Wiebeck, the editor of Big League Magazine. Tony, thanks for joining us.
No.
We're here today to talk about the Captain's Challenge. It's just been announced that in round 26 of the Toyota Cup competition between Titans and Sea Eagles, they'll be introducing the trial version, I guess, of the Captain's Challenge. Now, Tony, what is it, first of all?
Captains will be able to challenge decisions they believe are incorrect. They'll get one per half. But if their challenge is successful, then that won't count as a challenge. So they can challenge as often as they like, as long as they are proven to be right and the referees are wrong.
Yep.
But I think we'll go a bit more the way of tennis, and we'll find that more often than not, the referees are getting it right.
Yep. Now, is this going to, once again, are we looking for an area where we are going to slow rugby league down? I mean, we've got the video ref already. There's a lot of time spent on tries, no tries. Is this going to be another area where we're going to spend so much time on once again, video referee decisions?
It has the potential, but I think only one per half. Really, we won't see much of an impact at all. If anything, I think it might even speed things up, because I think what we'll see is the referees will make a call, whether they think a player's been held up in the end goal, or a stripping penalty, or particularly in try-scoring situations. I think we'll see more referees making the call and saying try or no try. It'll be up to the captains then to argue whether they believe that's the right decision or not, and then it will go to the video ref.
Yeah, so I guess to clarify, the captain can challenge on a decision made by the on-field referees. You can't challenge a video referee.
That's
the
right.
Video referee says it's a try, then it's a try. There's not much you can do about it. But in the event that, we see a lot in these days where an attacking player will lose a ball in the event of a tackle, and some say, it was stripped, it was a knock on. That's when a captain can say, hold on, I'm going to challenge this because three blokes there ripping the ball out, from my player.
Definitely, and it'll only happen at a stoppage in play. So if it's a scrum, because they deemed that the player's just lost the ball, but they believe it was a strip, or if they've given a penalty for a strip and they don't believe that to be the case, then they can challenge. So there'll definitely be some time taken up by the challenge process if they challenge a stripping penalties, for example, but I think overall it won't significantly impact on the flow of the game.
Yep. Now, it's called a captain challenge, but as we see sometimes when, we may see should we shoot for goal or should we go for the try? A lot of the time, you see the captain looking over to the bench or looking over to the trainer as to what are we going to do. Do you think that again, this may be an area where it's going to slow down, or?
Possibly. It'd be interesting to see how much time captains are given to challenge. In the event of a strip, if it's deemed to be just a knock on and it's play on, then they won't actually get a chance to challenge that. So Michael Ennis said during the week that he'll be looking up to Des to see what Des wants him to do. He doesn't want to waste any of those challenges, so it'll have to be quick though. I think they'll have to have some kind of secret signal that.
So you'll see a trainer waving a red flag or a yellow flag, or a red or green flag. Yeah.
Well, the trainers might start calling the challenges themselves. Maybe they'll become the trainers' challenge.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see how it pans out. Look, as I said, there can't be any challenge against forward passes, no challenge in the scrums or play the ball offences or 10-metre penalties. So, look, it's a trial, round 26. Tony, will we see it in the NRL in 2013?
No, not next year. Definitely not. One trial in a Toyota Cup game in round 26 for two teams at the bottom of the ladder won't be sufficient. I definitely think we'll see it in pre-season matches next year and trial games and things like that. Perhaps more extensively in Toyota Cup next year, but it'd be 2014 at the earliest, I would suggest. Yeah,
well, look, obviously we're yet to be sold on the idea. Hopefully it doesn't impede the game. And we continue to.
I actually think it might help the refs.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, with tennis, we've proven so often that those balls just hit the line and the umpires are correct. I think if the onus is on the captains to challenge a decision and they're proven to be wrong, they might go into their shell a bit and give a bit more respect to the on-field officials. So
I guess I'm just waiting for the time where a referee gets challenged several times and finds out he gets it wrong.
I'll be interested to see how long it takes the 20s in a couple of weeks to challenge the first.
There you go. Look, I guess get your money on who's going to be the first player in a Toyota Cup or in our game to make that challenge and either win or lose.
Josh Drinkwater from the Seagulls.
that's your man.
I'll give him 5 minutes.
straight into it. Straight off the bat.
Throw the thing. I don't know how they're going to do it, but challenge. I've got
to challenge you. Hey, look. Anyway, it should be exciting to see how it works out. But I guess we'll be probably reporting on this after the game and see how it goes. Look, guys, thanks for joining us. That was Big League Live. We're going to be back very shortly, and we're going to start previewing our semi-finals teams over the next 2 weeks. So make sure you join us. I'm sure your team will get a mention. Thanks for joining us, Tony. Thanks again.
Thanks, bye.
We'll see you next time. Stay with us.